This year, Indonesia recorded the highest rice production and grain reserves in our history. We are now selfishly self-sufficient in rice, and we are now starting to export rice to other nations in need, including providing rice for Palestine. At the beginning of the administration of President Prabowo Subianto and Vice President Gibran Rakabuming, the nation's grand direction was reaffirmed. Agriculture is the lifeblood of independence, the guardian of resilience, and the nation's pride. From farmers, the nation's life is sown from fertile soil, and the hands whose labors stand firm on the nation's sovereignty. During his administration, President Prabowo prioritized agriculture, placing food self-sufficiency as an essential program, one of the main pillars of Asta Cita. He believes that a nation's strength grows from its own land, from food grown with faith and hard work. From the beginning of his administration, President Prabowo moved quickly to lay the foundations for Indonesia's food sovereignty. The government accelerated the construction and rehabilitation of irrigation networks, bringing life to the most remote rice fields from Java to Papua. Agricultural extension workers were once again mobilized to spearhead change in the field, accompanying farmers, ensuring every inch of productive land, every seed grows into new hope. Meanwhile, domestic rice procurement and management policies were implemented, accompanied by an increase in the price of unhusked rice to Rp 6,500 per kilogram. Furthermore, subsidized fertilizer management was simplified. Long bureaucratic chains were cut, distribution was accelerated, and fertilizer now reaches the right farmers quickly and precisely.
Yes, since the current administration, thank God, fertilizer has been abundant. The important thing is that we are registered in the RDK, Regional Data Center, which is recorded by farmer groups. There is no shortage in this region, and hopefully, for all farmers throughout Indonesia. These steps are tangible proof. The government is fully present. Farmers' sweat is rewarded with prosperity, and Indonesian agriculture is making steady strides towards sovereign self-sufficiency. The results are palpable. National rice production is soaring. The Central Statistics Agency, BPS, recorded that by November 2025, Indonesian rice production reached 33.19 million tons, a 12.62% increase compared to the previous year. Even throughout 2025, Indonesia has succeeded in eliminating medium grain rice imports. This isn't just a number, it's a testament to collective effort. Predictions from international organizations have been proven. The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, projects Indonesia's rice production this year will reach 35.6 million tons. Meanwhile, the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, ranks Indonesia as one of the countries with the highest production increases in Southeast Asia. This achievement confirms Indonesia's ability to regain sovereignty over its own land. In the villages, farmers' faces are now smiling. The price of unhusked rice has risen to an all-time high. Income has increased, lives have improved, and enthusiasm for planting has rekindled. Farmers' prosperity is now truly real. In September 2025, the farmers' exchange rate reached 124.36.
With the government standardizing the price of unhusked rice, thank God, for this planting season, we as farmers are very grateful to the government, especially the Ministry of Agriculture, with a price of 6,500. With the increase in unhusked rice prices, we as farmers feel we have benefited, and our yields are in line with our 4 months of hard work, sir. We extend our sincerest thanks to the Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Endi Amran Sulaiman. We also extend our thanks to the President of the Republic of Indonesia, Mr. Prabowo Subianto. The
government has succeeded in maintaining balance. Farmers are not at a loss. The people remain comfortable. There is no longer room for food mafia. The state is present to uphold justice for those who have worked for the nation. Every grain of rice now symbolizes valued sweat and respected struggle. This hard work is increasingly evident. Agricultural exports have soared by 38.25%. Indonesian products now not only meet domestic needs but also penetrate global markets. All acknowledge that Indonesia is now one of the largest rice producers with the second highest production increase in the world. National rice stocks have even reached 4.2 million tons, the highest in the history of the Indonesian nation. However, the government is not stopping production. The next major step is the downstreaming of agriculture. Raw materials are now processed domestically, creating added value and creating new jobs. This downstreaming effort could potentially absorb 8.6 million workers. From rice fields to factories, from villages to exports, the entire agricultural chain is being mobilized to create equitable prosperity. The agricultural sector's significant impact is also felt on the national economy. The Central Statistics Agency, BPS, recorded that in the first quarter of this year, agriculture grew by 10.52%, becoming the largest supporting sector of the Indonesian economy. This fact also confirms that agriculture is not only stable amidst global fluctuations but also has an extraordinary driving force for the nation's economic progress. This is a major transformation in agriculture. Indonesia is now not only food sovereign at home but also sharing with the world. As much as 10,000 tons of rice were sent to Palestine. This is not just food aid, but a profound humanitarian message. Indonesia is now able to give, not just ask. The world is watching Indonesia stand tall amid the global food crisis. 1 year of leadership from President Prabowo Subianto and Vice President Gibran Rakabuming Raka has transformed the face of Indonesian agriculture. From the rice fields grows new hope. From the hands of farmers is born national resilience. From policies that favor real prosperity comes. Indonesian agriculture now has an impact for farmers, for Indonesia, and for the world. Yes,